Hey Marcellus, obviously you guys have been an excellent running team. It didn't come as easy tonight. What did you see from Colorado's defense? Was it a little bit more difficult than you anticipated?
Not necessarily. It all comes down to us executing a little bit better, putting our hats on our hats, and just ultimately straining and finishing blocks, giving RJ and the rest of the back some space to run.
Marcellus, how do you guys talked about you guys were able to seize the moment today. What do you guys need to do to kind of reboot to get yourself ready going into this next week with Florida?
Yeah, the biggest thing is not to let the game beat you twice. Just get in tomorrow, break down the tape, see what we got to improve on, and then at the end of the day, clear it because we got a new opportunity coming up next week.
Marcellus, obviously, like you mentioned, you're going to watch tape during the week, but throughout the week, Coach Prime was very public about, good at act the box and pray, basically, try to stop the run. Did you see what that was happening? Did that bring you difficulty?
I wouldn't necessarily say that. We played a good team. They did. They executed their game plan very well, and at the end of the day, they had some more hats in the box. We had this stuff up relatively well, but again, it just comes down to that strain and finish and just little details to help us be better.
Considering the hype for this one, how big of a disappointment, though, is it to drop it at home like this?
Obviously, we want to win every game. That's the goal. You guys have heard us talk about that since we got started. So it is definitely losing sucks. I hate to lose. Everyone in that locker room hates losing. We had fans come out this morning and even to the game. Huge crowd there to support us. We feel like we let them down too, but we just want to encourage them to keep coming out. We're going to get in tomorrow, get better, and bounce back next week.
I think point of attack, what was maybe the things that they did that were successful throughout the course of the game to get in the backfield and to slow down what has been the number one rushing attack in the country?
Like he talked about, their plan was to load the box, and they did that. When you commit everyone to the line of scrimmage, it gave us some opportunity to be successful throwing the ball there a little bit. But at the end of the day, when you got extra hats in the box, they got to make plays. You know what I mean? It comes down to us making plays against them making plays.
Student to student, how are you? How's the team feeling now going into next week's game against UCF? In the state, what's everyone feeling like after tonight's loss?
Obviously, like you say, we're going to carry this one. I always think about it as a 24-hour. We'll sit on this one for tonight. Like I said, break it down tomorrow, and then we got an amazing opportunity to go down to Gainesville next week. So that's our mindset will shift to that real quick. Like I said, everyone hates losing, but we got to pick each other up. We got a true family over there in the locker room. I'm not worried about those guys. Just put our arms around each other and just keep getting better.
Marcellus, Coach Malzahn said he'll learn a lot about this team over this next week, how you rebound from a loss. What's your role as a leader and a team captain to make sure this doesn't spiral?
Just like you said, just truly being a leader and a team captain. The way I show up, the energy I bring, giving the rest of the team energy to match. I can't come in moping around. Can't come in just living on this one. We got to move on to the next one. Just keep encouraging the guys. Like I said, get in the tape, figure out what we need to fix, and just keep moving forward from there.
Marcellus, what have you seen from KJ? It was a rough night for him, obviously, tonight, but what have you seen from him in the pocket, in the locker room, those kind of things?
He's truly a ball player. I love blocking for him. We got to do a better job. He took some unnecessary hits that he shouldn't have today, and that comes on us up front. I even take personal responsibility as a leader on the O-line. That comes down to us executing our assignments at a high level consistently. But at the end of the day, he's a ball player. He's going to make plays when we need him to, and he does a great job leading our team.
This is the second game in a row you guys have trying to take out of a big hole. So how do you try to grab the game, grab the initiative of the game earlier on to be in control as opposed to having to try to come back from as many scores as you guys have had?
We always talk about eliminating the things that get you beat: turnovers, penalties, sacks, TFLs, all those things. And if you look at the stat line, you see that we fell short in those areas. We had a turnover in the red zone to open up the game, which put us kind of behind the eight ball. But ultimately, like you said, just coming out and executing at a higher level from the jump.
Considering the week of practice that you had, everybody was hyped about it. What's most disappointing about the performance?
I think just ultimately, we pride ourselves on all the things that we do, running the ball, taking shots, all those things. And it's just, again, when you look at the scoreboard, we didn't get it done. I'd say that's just the most disappointing factor is we are walking away with a loss on this one.
Couple more. All right, thanks, Marcellus. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Y'all have a